Hey everyone, Andy here with barchefs.com. Today we've got the new 50 by 40 folding DJ facades to show you. You can achieve a lot of different color visuals with these. You just change the side panels individually from the front units. Vice versa, you can turn one section on and one section off. They are made to work with either a wall plug or a rechargeable battery. Right now I have it ran off a rechargeable battery. That's great for you guys that don't have access to plugs at special events like maybe a wedding venue or something of that nature. The front panels are easily removable, and you just kind of unsnap it here at the top and slide it right out. This allows you to interchange the panels with something else. So, for example, you could actually put acrylic mirror panels in here, color panels, or things of that nature. You could even do maybe a diamond stamped plating or something fun like that. When you want to change the colors, you can either just change the front section here separately, like I said, or the sides. So for example, I can make that green, leave the rest blue. And then if I want to maybe change these sides here to a red, I just point and click at the sides there and I've got a red. And of course, if you want to go back to all the same color, you just hit both areas. Each section has a sensor, so you want to aim at the section that you're trying to change. Right now I'm going to go through a few of the solid color options just so you can see. Yellows. There's also every shade of color in here in your remote. So I'm going to give you an example. If you're on blue and you want to go a little bit lighter, you can tone it down. I hope the camera's showing this. I'm going to crank it down just a notch each time. Eventually you start getting in, if you can see that, you just start fading from the blues into the pinks. You can go darker pink. Same thing with any color you can think of basically on here. You go from the greens, you start getting into the lighter blues. So there's a lot of gradients. Here's a sample of the reds, start getting into the oranges, up into the yellows, to the bright yellows. Next you have the fade features and the flash features. So for fade you have a 3 and 7 color. 3 color fade is simply a red, blue, green mix. 7 color fade is exactly like it sounds. Is that you can adjust the speed of these patterns to fit your event. So I can turn it up a little bit, where it's very fast, or I can tone it way down where you can almost barely be able to tell that the unit's changing colors. Same thing on the sides. I can put those into a 7 color fade and I can have the whole thing kind of creating some cool visuals now. Your next option is the 7 color jump and the 3 color jump. Here I've got all the red, blue, green features. And then I can do the 7 color jumps. And again, if that's getting a little too jazzy for your party, use the speed control, crank it down a notch. The last feature on there is a flash. I've got the speed turned way down, but again I can crank that up a few notches. A lot of cool features on these units. There's also a DIY control, so if you're at a specific event trying to match a color, you can individually adjust the RGB values on each unit by tuning up the red, blue, and green. As I have it here, I have a table in the rear. This is a 48-inch long table. You can see that the unit is perfectly sized to fit this table. Also, if you want to use the unit with a larger table, let's say you have a 6-foot table, you can just open the sides of the unit out and slide your table out a few inches. Then you can get the entire unit in, no problem. The corners are mounted with a hinge so that you can actually extend each side all the way out. Theoretically, you could extend the unit in a full wall, but of course it wouldn't stand up very well. But even at this amount, it's pretty sturdy. All I have is one section that's hardly set out. Again, I'll give you some looks at the visuals here. Also, you can pull the sections in past 90 degrees if you was trying to go a little bit smaller or trying to fit some kind of room there. You can pull this back into a 90. Be great for corner units. You could even get 2 of these units and put them side by side. So here's how the unit appears with the lights off Has a nice clean look. You can't see through the panels at all. When you're ready to fold up and go home, you just simply unplug the unit, take your walls, and fold them in. And one thing I forgot to mention is this unit does have height adjustable feet on the rear that are threaded. So if you're at a place kind of like ours where the floor is unlevel, you can adjust the feet to fit for unlevel floors. So you fold those in, you're pretty much ready to go. There's a couple of things you can do when transporting this. We ship these in a pretty nice little freight case. It's custom built. So if you're on a budget, I would recommend you just keep the freight case that comes with it and reuse it. It's really perfectly sized for the unit. It'll keep it nice and safe, and it'll help you just protect your investment. The other option is that you can special order a hard case, and we'll have those available on the website soon. They're pretty nice little cases. They have recessed wheels, a handle, and you can easily wheel these around if you need. As far as the weight, one guy can lift it. It's not that heavy. Of course, it's a lot easier if you have two. A lot of people ask questions in comparison of these to the 55 by 45s, by the way. And I just want to say that if you're frequently transporting this unit to a lot of events, I definitely recommend getting this smaller version as opposed to our larger version. Even though the larger one is made to be portable, this one is much more compact and it's a lot safer to transport. And what I mean by that is that extra few inches of height and width on the larger units makes it a lot easier to depress the center, whereas this is a lot more compact. Give us a call at 865-456-1306. You can also get us online at barchefs.com, and be sure to check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/barchefs. If you need a custom size, we can also do that as well. It may be a small upcharge as we have everything designed to fit these two sizes right now, but we can make it happen for you. And also you can order these frames in different colors. The one you see here is black, and it does have a clear coat on top for protection, but you can order a special color if you need to. Thank you very much.